Now they're an eighth away. Here they come. They're off and pacing between them. It's Ritz first away, down along the rail. Sid Sandman out second, ducking in third by popular demand. Away 4 along the rail, Eyes Ahead. 5 from the outside. There goes Tolstoy moving up. Racing 6 behind him. Hills Easter cannot find cover. 7 moving on the rail is Escort Shadow. Racing 8 Party Favors. 9 at the back, Sycamore's Carry. They're racing toward the quarter. And the leader is Sid Sandman on top by a length. It's Ritz at his back second. And then 5 lengths off him, racing third as they turn down the backside by popular demand. 4 is Tolstoy, 5 Eyes Ahead, 6 is Escort Shadow. Off the quarter in 29 seconds, they're racing toward the half. 7 dropped in to find cover, Hills Easter. Racing 8, Sycamore's Carry is moving from the back, and 9 Party Favors can see them all, and Party Favors sitting 12 lengths off the leader, and from the outside, here comes Tolstoy. He begins his kick right now, and Tolstoy bulls his way to the front. He is the new leader. Sid Sandman now second, racing third, it's Ritz. 4 by popular demand. 5 is Eyes Ahead as they race past the half. 6 Escort Shadow. Racing 7 on the rail, Hills Easter. 8 Sycamore's Carry. 9 is Party Favors at the back last as they race past the half, and 58 and 3 they're in the final turn. And Tolstoy has the lead. He's on top by a length. Sid Sandman second, tipping off the rail. Racing third, beginning to move, it's Ritz. Will have to come 3 wide when they turn for home. And 4 Eyes Ahead begins to pick up the leaders, top of the lane. And from the outside, here comes Sid Sandman. 3 quarters, 128 and 4. They straighten toward the wire. Sid Sandman, the new leader in the stretch. At the rail, Tolstoy has been headed. He's now second. Racing third, mid-track, Eyes Ahead. Pacing 4, Sycamore's Carry moving up from way back as they drive toward the wire. And Sid Sandman has the field by 4 lengths. By 3, here comes Eyes Ahead on the far outside. But Sid Sandman is under a drive, and Sid Sandman will take the first half of the early double. A battle for second, Eyes Ahead home 2, Hills Easter 3. Here they come. They're off and pacing between them. Passionate Victory for the lead. Out next, down along the rail. There goes Magic Honor hustling up. She now leads it. And from the outside, moving third as they hit the lower turn, there goes the Colleen Bond. Racing 4 on the rail is Little Big B. 5 as they drive toward the quarter-mile mark, Best of Carson. 6 on the rail is Pie Face. Racing 7, Brown-Eyed Susan. 8, Jenny R. Hawk. 9, Broadway Mystique can see the field as they turn down the backside. They're racing past the quarter. At the rail, the leader is Magic Honor. From the outside, moving second, the Colleen Bond. She's not waiting. She's driving toward the top. The quarter in 30 and 3/5. They're racing toward the half. The Colleen Bond, the new leader. Magic Honor gives way second. On the rail third, Passionate Victory. Racing 4 down the backside, Little Big B. 5 from midfield is Best of Carson. 6 on the rail, Pie Face. 7, there goes Jenny R. Hawk. 8 behind her is Broadway Mystique. And 9, Brown-Eyed Susan finds herself at the back. They're racing past the half. The leader, the Colleen Bond. She's on top by a length. Magic Honor second. On the rail third, Passionate Victory. 4 off the rail. Here comes Little Big B past the half. 5 behind her, Best of Carson. Off the half-mile mark in 1:01 and 2, they're racing into the final turn. Field of pacing fillies being led by the Colleen Bond by a length and a half. From the outside, ranging up second, Little Big B. Racing third on the rail, Magic Honor. She needs racing room. She cannot find it. 4 from the outside. Here comes Best of Carson to join the leaders. 5 behind her, Jenny R. Hawk. 6 and shuffled back to midfield, Passionate Victory. Locked in tight, no place to go. They're racing past the 3/4. That station, 134 1/5. They're driving toward the wire. At the rail, the Colleen Bond has the lead. They're fanning out 4 wide behind her. Little Big B between fillies second. Racing third, Best of Carson. 4, here comes Jenny R. Hawk. And now Broadway Mystique is way wide as they drive toward the wire. Here comes Brown-Eyed Susan outside of her. A wall of pacing fillies in the lane. lane. Getting to the front is Broadway Mystique. Brown-Eyed Susan trying. Broadway Mystique wins it. Brown-Eyed Susan 2, Jenny R. Hawk 3. Little Big B 4, Passionate Victory 7, Best of Carson was 6, Pie Face 8, The Colleen Bond was 5, Brown-Eyed Susan 2, Jenny R. Hawk 3, Broadway Mystique the winner. 30 3/5, 101 2, 134 1/5, the mile 203 4. It reads 9-4. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the inside, Splendid Entry, from the outside, Striking Supreme. Those two battling for command. Down along the rail, Gritty Palace gets away third. Dropping in 4 is ZZ Top. 5 from mid-track, there goes Just Sign Here. 6 on the rail, the Scarlet Roan. 7, Woody C. 8, Pine Lane Ben. 9, at the back, Air America. They're racing toward the quarter-mile mark. They're being led now by a length and a half by Striking Supreme. He's on top as they slip past the quarter. At the rail, Splendid Entry second. Racing third, Gritty Palace. 4 past the quarter-mile mark is ZZ Top. They were there in 30 2/5. They're racing toward the half-mile mark. 5 and off the rail. Here comes the Scarlet Roan, and he begins his kick right now. He's charging past pacers. He's moving up fourth, and also off the rail before the half-mile station. Here comes Gritty Palace, and Gritty Palace takes over before the half. At the rail, Striking Supreme now second. Racing third, the Scarlet Roan continues to move up. 4 on the rail, Splendid Entry. 5 is Just Sign Here. 6 is Woody C. 7 on the rail is ZZ Top. Racing 8, Pine Lane Ben. 9 at the back is Air America. He's moving. They're 5 in, 4 out. The leader is now the Scarlet Roan by a length and a half. They're headed toward 3/4. Just Sign Here is moving up now second. 1 minute 3/5 for the half. They're in the final turn. The Scarlet Roan with the lead. From the outside, Just Sign Here is second. Woody C is third. He begins to pick up the leaders before the 3/4. Racing 4 on the rail as they drive toward the top of the lane is Gritty Palace. And 5 from way back. Here comes Air America. He is within striking distance as they turn for home. 3/4 reached in 1:30 1/5. They drive toward the wire, and now they're 3 deep battling for command. From the inside, the Scarlet Roan on top. Between horses, Just Sign Here. Woody C is 3 deep. Here comes Air America. He's closing ground with every stride mid-track. Here he is, Air America, getting to the front. He has all kinds of pace. He's going to win it. It will be Air America getting up to win for Ron Marsh. It'll be a battle for second, a photo for 2 between the Scarlet Roan and Splendid Entry. Here is the entire official order of finish from the third race. Gritty Palace 6, Splendid Entry 2, Striking Supreme was 7, Woody C 4, the Scarlet Roan 3, ZZ Top was 8, Pine Lane Ben was. Now this field just an 1/8 away. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Between them, RMG for the lead. Down along the rail, Duo Ginger Snap out second. Rushing out third is Anxious Style. Pacing forward. Down along the rail as they head toward the quarter-mile mark is Fox Valley Jasmine. 5 on the rail, Legal Jewel. 6, Buxom Osborne moving from the outside. Away 7 as they race toward the quarter. She's Attractive. 8, but right there is Peppermint Pat as they turn down the backside, racing past the quarter-mile mark. They're being led by a length and a half by RMG. At the rail, racing next is Duo Ginger Snap. Pacing third on the rail, Fox Valley Jasmine. And from the outside 4, here comes Anxious Style. She's charging past pacers. 5 behind her, there goes Buxom Osborne moving up with cover. 6 is Legal Jewel. 7, She's Attractive. 8, Peppermint Pat. They're racing toward the half-mile mark. And from the outside, Anxious Style takes over. She's the new leader. At the rail, RMG now second. Racing third from the outside, Buxom Osborne. She's been out all the way. 4 is Duo Ginger Snap. half still covered. 5 moving to the outside. Here comes Legal Jewel. 6 on the rail. Fox Valley Jasmine. 7, She's Attractive, is moving with cover. And racing 8, Peppermint Pat, is still right there as they slip past the half in 101. A leisurely front half. They're racing into the final turn. The leader by just a length is Anxious Style before 3/4. And now from the outside, ranging up second, is Buxom Osborne. And she has been parked every step of the way. She is still moving at the leader. And racing third behind her, here comes Legal Jewel, soon to come 3 deep. As they race past 3/4, she's third. Off the 3/4 at 1:31 and 2, they're in the lane. And from the outside, Buxom Osborne getting to the front. She is the new leader. At the rail, Anxious Style now second. Racing third is Legal Jewel, final 8th mile. 4 is RMG between fillies as they drive toward the wire. Buxom Osborne is going a monster mile. And now, between them, here comes RMG. She finds life in the final 16th. RMG gets up to win it in the closing strides. Home second, Buxom Osborne. Third was Legal Jewel. They're an 8th away. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Just Be Happy is on fire as they left. Away second toward the inside is Love Millie. Between those two, Mostly Mint is rushing out third. And now there goes Love Millie from the inside. She heads them toward the quarter-mile mark. Mostly Mint dropping in to get the Perfect Journey second. From the outside third, ranging up, there goes Just Be Happy. 4 is Comely Love. 5 and flying. Here comes Broadway Glitter. She's not waiting. She's charging past Pacers. She's now third. She's now second. She's up alongside the leader. And Broadway Glitter getting to the front, she takes over. Love Millie is now second. Racing third, Mostly Mint. 4, Just Be Happy. 5, Comely Love. 6, Julatros. 7 from the outside is Renvay's Practice. Racing 8, shuffled back is Vixen's Muffet. And 9, Tara's Lil Scarlet. Off the quarter in 31 seconds. They're racing toward the half-mile mark. And Love Millie right back out and driving. Love Millie, the leader again before the half. Broadway Glitter has been headed. She's now second. And here comes Just Be Happy, third and moving on the outside. 4 behind her is Comely Love, who's in gear. 5, shuffled back is Mostly Mint. 6, Renvay's Practice. 7 on the rail, Julatros. 8 moving up on the outside is Tara's Lil Scarlet. And 9, but right there, Vixen's Muffet as they head toward the final turn. The half-mile station in 1:01 and 3, they're driving toward 3/4. Field being led by just a length by Just Be Happy, who leads it once again in the upper turn. And from the outside, Comely Love is second. And Love Millie finds herself now third and shuffled back one more time on the rail. 4 is Renvay's Practice. She's about to come 3 wide for Randy Jacobs, top of the lane. And 5 back off the rail and driving. Here comes Broadway Glitter again. They're racing past the 3/4. That station, 1:31 and 2. They race to the wire. And from the outside, Comely Love is still moving. She's in command as they race this way. Renvay's Practice second. Racing third toward the rail, Just Be Happy. 4 is Love Millie trying to move up. 5 is Mostly Mint as they race to the wire. The leader, Comely Love. She's on top by a length and a half. Racing next is Renvay's Practice. And Mostly Mint is flying. Here's Mostly Mint on the far outside. Closing ground to the wire. Comely Love wins it. Comely Love hangs on. Mostly Mint 2, Renvay's Practice 3. Now they're an 8th away. Here they come. They're off and pacing between them. Broadway Producer for the lead. From the outside, Cut the Prize. Rushing out second. Down along the rail, Black Hawk is third. And getting away fourth, Chicago Bear is diving toward the rail. He's hunting cover as they race toward the quarter. And they are still 3 wide in front of him, battling for command. Black Hawk leads it now. Cut the Prize moving second. On the rail, racing third is Broadway Producer. 4, Chicago Bear settles on the inside. 5 is Sports Fire. 6 is Cipro Power. 7, Fleur du Mall. 8, Deputy Fife. 9, at the back is J.E. Midnight as they race past the quarter. They were there in 29 and 3. They straightened down the backside, and Cut the Prize has made the top. He's the new leader. He leads it by just a length. At his back, Blackhawk is second. Racing third, Broadway Producer. 4 is Chicago Bear, and 3 lengths off him. Pacing 5 is Sports Fire. 6 to the outside. There goes Cipro Power, who's moving right now. 7, Fleur du Mall. 8, Deputy Fife. 9 is J.E. Midnight. They're racing past the half-mile mark, and the leader has Cut the Prize. He's on top by a length. Blackhawk is still there second. Here comes Chicago Bear. He's third. He's moving right now. He's looking for the lead. 4 on the rail is Broadway Producer in the upper turn. Racing 5, Cipro Power still moving up, and 6 on the outside. Here comes Fleur du Mall. The half was reached in a minute 1/5. They're driving toward 3/4. At the rail with the lead as they race that way is Cut the Prize. From the outside, racing next is Chicago Bear. He will try the leader. Racing third on the rail is Blackhawk. He's yet to make his move. 4 is Cipro Power. 5 on the inside, shuffled back to midfield, Broadway Producer as they race past the 3/4. That station 1:30 and 1/5. They're in the stretch. Chicago Bear outside, Cut the Prize inside. Those two still battling for command. They will test each other in the final 8th mile. Racing third from the far outside. Here comes Deputy Fife from way back, and Deputy Fife is flying toward the wire. Blackhawk at the rail 4th, but Cut the Prize responds to it all. Cut the Prize is going to win it handily by 3 lengths. A photo for 2 between Deputy Fife and... Here is the entire official order of finish from the 6th race. Blackhawk finished 4, Sports Fire 6, Broadway Producer was 8, Cut the Prize the winner, Cipro Power was 9, Fleur du... Here they come. They're off and pacing between them, Gabriel Hill. Now from the outside, there goes He's a Trim two-step. Those two battling for the lead. Down along the rail, Egyptian Boomer gets away third as that field sweeps into the lower turn. Racing 4 from the rail is Ivan. 5, there goes Bad Crash. He's not waiting. He's driving toward the top. And the new leader from the outside, He's a Trim two-step. He's on top, but Bad Crash is moving right behind him now second. On the rail third, Gabriel Hill. 4, Egyptian Boomer. 5 is Ivan. 6 as they turn down the backside, Meadow Dart. Racing 7 past the quarter, Wyoming. 8 toward the half-mile mark will be Big Al Bow. And 9 at the back of the field, Can You Say When? Off the quarter, 29 and 2, they're racing down the backstretch. The new leader by a length and a half is Bad Crash. Racing next, at his back toward the half-mile mark, He's a Trim two-step. Pacing third on the rail, Gabriel Hill. 4, as they drive that way, Egyptian Boomer. 5 is Ivan off the rail. 6 behind him is Meadow Dart. Racing 7, Wyoming. 8 is Big Al Bow. 9, Can You Say When? And here comes Gabriel Hill. He's third now, second, moving on the outside. The half-mile mark in 59 seconds. They're driving toward 3/4. At the rail, racing with the lead as they drive around the upper turn is Bad Crash. From the outside, Gabriel Hill is second. Racing third, locked in tight on the rail. As they race toward 3/4, He's a Trim two-step. 4, and easing up on the outside with cover. Here comes Ivan. 5, buried on the rail. As they race past 3/4, Egyptian Boomer top of the lane. 3/4, 1:28 and 4. They straighten toward the wire. From the outside, Gabriel Hill getting to the front. He's the new leader. Bad Crash now second. Racing third is Ivan. He's still moving as they drive toward the wire. Here comes Ivan on the far outside. The leader is Gabriel Hill. Ivan second. Big Al Bow is flying mid-track. They're in the final 16th, and Gabriel Hill now responding. He opens up a length and a half. It will be Gabriel Hill winning it. Photo for 2 between Big Al Bow and He's a Trim two-step. Here is the entire official order of finish from the 7th race. Gamblin' Arrow is rough behind the gate. They're an 8th away. Randy Jacobs now settles that pacer. Here they come for a leg of the IHHA Series. They're off and pacing from the outside. Broadway Tonight is first away. From the inside, Hightail It Skipper gets away second. Mid-track, Jack Dugan is rushing out third. 4 is 90s Express. 5 as they thunder toward the lower turn. Racing toward the quarter is Don't Be Lion. Racing next on the rail, Dick the Bruiser. He gets away sixth. Racing 7 from the outside is Unmasked. Pacing 8 on the rail is Gamblin' Arrow. And 9 at the back of the field, Auburn. They're racing toward the quarter-mile mark. And from the outside, there goes Jack Dugan. He takes over. He leads it by a length and a half. At the rail, Broadway Tonight picks up cover second in 30 and 3/5. They're racing toward the half-mile mark, and here comes Don't Be Lion, who's moving on the outside third. Now second, now up alongside the leader. And Don't Be Lion gets to the front. Jack Dugan now second. Racing third is Broadway Tonight. 4 is Hightail It Skipper. 5 down the backside is 90s Express. Racing 6 to the outside. There goes Unmasked. 7 behind him, Dick the Bruiser. 8, Gamblin' Arrow moving from the back. And 9, but right there is Auburn. They're racing past the half-mile mark. They're headed toward the upper turn. The leader by a length and a half, Don't Be Lion. Racing next on the inside as they drive toward three-quarters, Jack Dugan. Pacing third is Broadway Tonight. 4, Unmasked continues to pick up the leaders. The half in a minute 2/5. They're in the final turn. The leader, Don't Be Lion, by a length and a half. Jack Dugan from the inside second. Unmasked still moving third, and on the outside, ranging up before three-quarters. 4 on the outside, moving up as well comes Dick the Bruiser. 5 shuffled back on the rail is Broadway Tonight. Off three-quarters, 1:30 and 3/5. They're in the final quarter mile, and from the outside, Unmasked still moving at the leader. Inside, Don't Be Lion still there. Those two battling for the lead. Racing third is Dick the Bruiser. 4 at the rail, Jack Dugan. They're in the final 16th, and Unmasked just will not quit. Is still moving on the outside. A game performance. Unmasked gets up to win it at the wire. Don't Be Lion second, Jack Dugan third. Entire official order of finish from the 8th race. 90s Express was 7, Hightail It Skipper was 9, Dick the Bruiser 5, Broadway Tonight 4, Gamblin' Arrow 6, Unmasked the winner. Don't Be Lion. Now this field just an 1/8 away. Here they come. They're off and pacing between them. Lisa's Prize first away, down along the rail. Anxious Lover out second. Now she hustles up to grab the lead in the lower turn. Racing third, dropping in is Pam Chansey. 4 toward the quarter is Awesome Sarah. Racing 5 is Ancient Lou. 6 dropping in, Idle Wiles Cutie. Racing next toward the quarter-mile mark is Ideal Power. She's 7. And 8 at the back is Fella's Opal as they drive up the lower turn. And to the outside, here comes Pam Chansey. She is flying as they hit the back stretch. She takes over with authority off the quarter in 30 and 2/5. They're racing toward the half. Pam Chansey, the new leader. Anxious Lover is covered now second. Racing third, and right there is Lisa's Prize. 4 is Awesome Sarah. 3 lengths off her. Pacing 5 is Idle Wiles Cutie. 6 down the backside. At the rail is Ancient Lou. 7 to the outside. There goes Ideal Power. 8 Fella's Opal can see the field. And back off the rail from 2. There goes Anxious Lover. And Curran sends her back to the front at the half. Anxious Lover leads it once again. Pam Chansey now second. Lisa's Prize is third and yet to move. 4 from the outside. Idle Wiles Cutie moving up. 5 behind her is Ideal Power moving with cover. 6 shuffled back on the rail. Awesome Sarah. The half in a minute. They're racing toward three-quarters. Field being led by a length and a half by Anxious Lover. From the outside, Idle Wiles Cutie moving up. She's now second and soon will try the leader. Racing third as they drive past the three-quarter mile mark will be Pam Chansey. 4 on the outside is Ideal Power, and she now has caught the leaders. And Ideal Power soon to come 3 wide past the three-quarter. They were there in 1:31, 1/5. They're in the lane. At the rail with the lead is Anxious Lover, and now here comes Ideal Power. She's 3 wide, and 4 deep is Fella's Opal as they drive this way. Fella's Opal coming far outside as they drive toward the wire. She's flying past Pacers, and Fella's Opal was 4th moments ago. She's getting to the front, and Fella's Opal is the new leader. It's going to be Fella's Opal winning it. Anxious Lover 2, Ideal Power 3. just an eighth away. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the inside. Will be done. First away from the outside. Ranger Bred is rushing out second, and there goes Ranger Bred. He's 3 wide as they rush toward the lower turn. He's not waiting. He's driving toward the top. Will be done toward the inside of him. Drops in at the rail second. Racing third, Cash and Print. 4, Come On Ike. 5 is Size Scooter. 6 on the rail is Ready Wit. 7, Making Tracks. 8 at the back is Golden Dart. They're racing up the lower turn. They're driving past the quarter. The leader by a length and a half, by 2 lengths now, is Ranger Brett. Racing next, Will Be Done. Inside third is Cash in Print. 28 and 3 for the opening quarter. They're rolling down the backside. Pacing 4, Come On Ike. 5 is Size Scooter midfield. 6 down the back stretch. Off the rail. Here comes Ready Wit. He's moving right now. 7 behind him. Making Tracks is going to move past the field with cover. And 8, but right there is Golden Dart down the backside. The leader is Ranger Brett. He's on top by 2.5 lengths. They're at the half. Will Be Done from the rail second. On the outside, racing third and easing up past Pacers. Come On Ike. They're racing past the half-mile mark. 4 from the inside is Cash in Print. They're headed toward the upper turn. And racing 5 still moving past Pacers. Ready Wit as they head toward the 3/4. The half in 57 and 3. The leader is Ranger Brett. He's on top by 2 lengths for Dan Knox. At the rail second, Will Be Done has been there every step of the journey. Come On Ike is third between horses. Now, here comes Ready Wit. He's fourth. He's 3 wide. He's moving with authority mid-track. They're driving past the 3/4. That station 1:27 and 1. They settle for the stretch drive. At the rail with the lead, Ranger Brett. Ready Wit still moving. He just won't quit. Will Be Done is bobbing, looking for room. He has to go toward the rail. 4 wide. Here comes Making Tracks, and he will make his presence felt in the final 8th mile. Here he comes, and Making Tracks is getting to the front. He's the new leader. Golden Dart is way wide, moving up second. To the wire is going to be Making Tracks. Winning it for Anderson Holmes. Second was Will Be Done. Third, Golden Dart. Here they come. They're off and pacing down along the rail. Robin Starbright first away, out second. Jasmine's Cheetah rushing out third. Extreme outside. There goes Pirate Dominique. Getting away 4, Come On Celia, settling at the rail. Pacing 5 in the lower turn is Sue Guru. 6 behind her, Fox Valley Nikita. Racing 7 toward the quarter-mile mark is Silent TG. 8 is Dust 'Em Off, and 9, Ideal Donna, is last as they drive off the lower turn. They're racing toward the quarter-mile mark, and from the outside, Pirate Dominique continues to move up. She takes over past the quarter in 30 and 1/5. Pirate Dominique, the new leader. At the rail, Robin Starbright second. Here comes Jasmine's Cheetah. She's third and moving right now before the half. She's second, soon will grab the lead. And from the outside, Jasmine's Cheetah, the new leader. At the rail, Pirate Dominique is second. Racing third is Robin Starbright. 4, Come On Celia. 5 past the half is Sue Guru. Racing 6 down the backside, Fox Valley Nikita. 7, Silent TG is off the rail. Racing 8, Dust 'Em Off is yet to move. 9 at the back is Ideal Donna. They're racing past the half-mile mark, and from the outside, there goes Robin Starbright. She's flying past Pacers, and she bowls her way to the front. Off the half-mile station, they were there in 59 and 2. They're in the final turn, and the new leader is Robin Starbright by a length. At the rail, Jasmine Cheetah second. Here comes Come On Celia. She's third and moving toward the leaders. 4 right behind her from the outside, Fox Valley Nikita. 5 shuffled back on the rail, Pirate Dominique. Racing 6 is Dust 'Em Off. She's moving 3 wide, but still has ground to make up. She's 7 lengths off the leader. 3/4, 1:29 and 2. They're in the stretch. And with the lead is Robin Starbright as they race this way. She opens up 2 lengths on the field. From the far outside, ranging up second as they drive toward the wire is Dust 'Em Off. Pacing third between fillies, Come On Celia. 4 is Silent TG. They drive through the final 16th. Robin Starbright at the rail has the lead. They're 3 wide behind her. Ideal Donna with a late rush. It's going to be Robin Starbright winning it. Ideal Donna 2. Dust 'Em Off appeared to be 3.